What's up, guys? Rare Spark here, and I'm coming at you with another WWE Supercard Tuesday. That's right, it is Supercard, it is Tuesday, and our King of the Ring has just finished, and once again, I made it to the finals, so I'm getting that WrestleMania card reward. Now, again, I didn't try in the finals, but we'll go ahead and go through the contenders bracket real quick. We lost to Nick. Not sure if it's my friend Ed Hill or not. But if it is, shout out to him. I don't think it was because he probably would have tweeted me or something like that. But shout out to him if it is. He had a pretty easy victory through the first round because he got first again. Again, I didn't try to get first. I really just, it's a lot of energy to get first unless there's bots in your King of the Ring because you have to constantly energize. You know what I mean? You always have to be on top of your game. You always have to energize after like 2 or 3 games. Now, don't get me wrong. There were bots in this one, but not enough to like just feed off of and just relax. You know what I mean? Like there's probably like 5 bots in a row, which isn't enough to sleep. So I took quite a few losses because of that. I would sleep when I see the bots coming. I'd wake up and I'd already missed like 2 or 3 games, and I would have took losses because my energy was just so low. So anyway, let's go ahead and go into the first round. We had a pretty easy matchup against Amphib Navy. He did have the WrestleMania Diva, but his tag team was not on par with mine, as you can see. And my power and my speed, I ended up losing to him because of Daniel Bryan, which is surprising. But Daniel Bryan beat me in speed, but I think it's because of his it's probably because of his Blassie. I'm not really sure. But then again, yeah, I'm not really sure. Daniel Bryan must have procced or something. I'm not really sure how he beat me, but we ended up beating him 2-1 there, thanks to Nikki beating his Naomi. In game 2, same thing. Nikki beat his Naomi again. Brock Lesnar loses to Bret Hart, which is actually surprising because Brock is known for his power and toughness. Maybe Bret Hart procced along with the Blassie, so I'm not really sure how that went down. But Bret Hart wins the Charisma match thanks to WrestleMania card Jimmy Hart. So we ended up getting those 2 victories pretty easily early on. And then the next round was JP Oms, which actually beat the guy that I thought was going to beat me. But he must have fell asleep or something in the contenders bracket because you'll see here he, maxes out all his stuff. And he ends up losing the first one to JP Oms. And then in the second round, he ends up just not. Maybe he just gave up. Maybe he just realized he's not going to win, so he just gave up. But he could have won because if he would have done everything, he would have won this matchup. If he had energized, he wouldn't have won this one, I don't think. But he would have won this one. So, or I don't know. He would have had a chance. Let's put it that way. So he ends up losing those 2 games. And we end up facing off against each other in the semis, which I was a little worried about. He had enough cards to the fact that he could have won enough coin flips that he might have beat me. I definitely had the advantage in tag and Diva. But like I said, he could have won a lot of these coin flips, like Bret Hart versus Daniel Bryan, which I ended up losing this one surprisingly because, I guess it's not that surprising. Daniel Bryan is known for his speed and charisma. I ended up beating him in the tag match because he had a regular RTG Survivor card, John Cena, and my Diva kicks his Diva's ass. So we ended up beating him 3-0 in the first game. Second game, same thing. Beat him in the tag match. He beats me in the speed match. But Nikki beats his Nikki once again. So we end up going to the finals. And that's when I gave up. There's no real incentive for me. I mean, you can get a Survivor card. Ooh, but I don't really need a Survivor card, so I don't really try in the finals unless, I see the other guy gave up. I might just energize just once. But as you can see, I ended up losing to him. I didn't even bother to energize in game 1. He ended up boosting me. But in the second game, he realized, oh, okay, he's not going to try. So he ends up just doing the same thing I did. He ends up getting the win, so congrats to Nick for getting his Survivor card as well. So champion goes to Nick. And let's go ahead and claim this reward, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting one WrestleMania card. I'm probably gonna get another single. I say this every time, and I always do get another single. So let's hope for some good luck here. Maybe I'll get another pro. So crossing our fingers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. King Booker again, another single. So that's tough to take, but it's all right. This is what we do. We get these King of the Ring WrestleMania cards. Keep adding them up. Eventually, we'll get a bunch of pros in a row because we'll have a bunch of singles that we're just waiting to pro. So we'll add King Booker to the mix, and we'll be starting another King of the Ring later today. I forgot to mention, I ended up getting a second Survivor Sting finally. I've had him since the Road to Glory Sting, where they gave him out as the Survivor card. Finally got Sting Survivor. I pulled him randomly while playing exhibition grinding for energies, and I've been leveling him up ever since. Just getting ready to make a Survivor Pro. He'll be part of my Road to Glory team because I think he's better than Sheamus and a few other guys down at the bottom of my team. And I'm glad I got him because he's actually one of the better Survivor cards, regular Survivor cards, and he's a down, so that's good. He's tag compatible, which means I don't have to run Fandango anymore at the bottom of my lineup because that was actually, you can't see it over there because I didn't have it in the screenshot, but during the last Road to Glory I was actually running Fandango in the final slot because he was a Survivor Pro and he was a down arrow, and I wanted another compatible tag with Brock Lesnar, Ric Flair, and King Booker. So again, I'm very glad to have him. Let's go ahead and look at King Booker one more time. We got Mr. King Booker right here, looking all good. He's going, whoo, in honor of King of the Ring, King Booker. King of the Ring's going on tonight at 8 o'clock on the network, so I'm very excited to see that. I wonder who wins. I think King Neville has a nice ring to it, don't you think? So anyways, that's that. And, we'll see what happens here with the King of the Ring and stuff. But I'll be starting another King of the Ring, and tomorrow's episode will have my Fusion Chamber claim. So we'll see what I get from the Fusion Chamber tonight. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching WWE Supercard. And we'll be doing that PCC this weekend, so make sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/RareSpark. I'm going for that PCC Pro once again. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Rare Spark, out.